It is October 1st, the month of October, and it's Halloween themed month. And welcome to Storytime with Jocelyn. And this month we're going to be doing some fun, some creepy, some cool, and some little bit scary stories for the month of October. And today we're going to begin with a poem and 3 small short stories from Jocelyn's Story a Day by Walt Disney book. And it is the Seasons books. She has 4 of the Story a Days, and they're from spring, summer, fall, and winter. And of course, we are in the autumn book. And we're going to be reading 3 stories from here. Now, normally we read 1 a day, but we're going to be reading 3. So we're reading October 30th, 31st, and November 1st. They're all Halloween themed. So let us begin. We're first reading Edgar's Wicked Trick. And this is based from the Aristocats. So let us begin. Edgar is Madame Bonfamille's butler, and he is not good. He is always trying to steal away her cat and her kittens because he wants her to leave her money to him rather than to the cats. Madame Bonfamille adores Duchess the cat and Duchess' 3 kittens, and so it was bad for Edgar to plan, and it was time for his wicked plan. He decided to dress up as a wicked Halloween wizard to frighten Madame Bonfamille. She'll be so scared that she'll do anything I say, Edgar chuckled. I'll demand that she give me her pets. Then I'll take them away and I'll lose them. By the time Halloween was near, Edgar had made himself a cloak and pointed hat with star patterns on them, a mask, and a pretend magic wand. In his room, Edgar dressed himself up and crept downstairs, and Madame Bonfamille was in the sitting room with her precious pets, and Edgar planned to leap in there. Before he reached the bottom of the stairs, however, the door opened suddenly, and out came what Edgar thought was a witch. He did not know that it was really Madame Bonfamille dressed up. She was doing a Halloween party, you see, and she had just been showing off her outfits to the cats. Oh, dear, shrieked Edgar. A witch! Ah! He bent to the bottom of the stairs, down the hall, through the kitchen, and out the back door, and wasn't seen again for days. As for Madame Bonfamille, she had realized the figure on the stairs was Edgar the moment he had shrieked. He must have been going to a Halloween party too, she thought. I didn't mean to scare him. She didn't guess that her butler had really been trying to frighten her. Now look at them beautiful cats. And there's Edgar all dressed up. All right, so the next story we're going to read is called The Party Lantern, and it is based from Robin Hood. So let us begin. Maid Marian and Robin Hood had been making a pumpkin lantern for Halloween. They planned to have a party and invite their Sherwood friends to it. And the pumpkin lantern was to light the table. They hollowed out the pumpkin and cut eye shapes and a nose and a mouth. They stood the lantern where their guests would see it. When they arrived, carefully, they put a lighted candle inside it. It looks splendid, said Robin. He and Maid Marian bruised themselves with the party preparation. Neither of them knew that at that very moment, their 3 enemies, the Sheriff of Nottingham, Prince John, and Sir Hiss the Snake, were creeping through the forest towards them. Ooh, Jocelyn. This time we'll capture Robin and Marian, hissed Bad Sir Hiss. They won't see us creeping up on them now that it is nearly dark. Suddenly, all 3 of them stopped and remained very still, staring into the distance. Ooh, what's that I see? Stammered Prince John in a worried way. Looks like something frightening, Jocelyn. Let's not wait about any longer here. I don't like the look of that fierce face. Hissed, hissed. The sheriff agreed, and the three of them sped away through the forest. What they didn't realize is that frightening face they had seen was only the pretend lantern face of the pumpkin, and could not harm them at all. It was Robin and Marion's pumpkin that they had sent their three enemies away, and Robin and Marion, not knowing about the danger that they had been in, just enjoyed their party as if nothing had happened. Jocelyn. I know. All their guests admired the pumpkin lanterns, but none of them realized just how useful it had been. Do you see the pumpkin lantern? And that is the Sheriff of Nottingham, Prince John, and Sir Hiss. All right, one more story. And we're going to be reading A Halloween Procession. And I'm not sure where this is based from. It looks like it may just be an everyday Disney cartoon. So this ought to be interesting to read. The reluctant dragon is a friendly fellow who doesn't want to fight or frighten people. Sounds like Elliot from Pete's Dragon. He just likes to keep quietly to himself, reading his poetry. The villagers in his neighborhood told him one morning that they wanted his help. All of us have been invited to a party given by the mayor of a nearby town. I know, said one of the villagers. We thought it would be nice to have a special Halloween procession, Jocelyn. We could all march to the mayor's parlor wearing our witches' hats and our pumpkin masks. We thought that perhaps you would lead the Halloween procession and breathe flames of fire as dragons do to light our way for us. The reluctant dragon scratched his head. I would like to help you, you understand, but you see, I don't actually breathe flames of fire. Not actually. I know most dragons do, but I'm a reluctant, gentle dragon. And I don't have such powers. My fire went out a long time ago, Jocelyn, although through lack of use, and I don't think I could get it started again. The villagers were so disappointed that the reluctant dragon tried to think of a way to help them. In my garden, said the reluctant dragon, are some special plants called Chinese lanterns. I grow them because dragons called Chinese lanterns because dragons come from China and we like Chinese things. If you each pick one of these little lantern-shaped flowers and ask a lightning bug to sit inside of it, you will each have a bright lantern to light your way for the Halloween procession. The villagers said that they would do as the dragon suggested, and they were so grateful for his idea that they asked him to come with them to the party and share in the party fun. Yeah! I'll come with you, said the reluctant dragon, just as long as everyone promises not to frighten me with a pumpkin mask. Right, Jocelyn? What a gentle, timid, and unusual dragon he is. And there he is, the dragon. All right, and that was our short stories, and I'm going to end on a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, and it is called Annabel Lee, and it is my favorite poem by him, and I learned about it from the TV show The Waltons. And this is how it goes. It was a many year ago in a kingdom by the sea that a maiden there lived, whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. I know. And this maiden lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. She was a child and I was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee. with a love that the winged shepherds of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of the cloud by night, chilling my Annabel Lee. So that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a speckler in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, Jocelyn, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who are older than we, and many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from my soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise, but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so all the nighttide I lie down by my side of my darling, my life and my bride, in a speckler there by the sea, in her tomb by the side of the sea. And that is my Annabel Lee. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was from Edgar Allan Poe, which is considered one of the most scariest writers out there. But that's my favorite poem by him. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. And next week, we are going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are. So I hope you join us for that. And we'll see you then. Have a blessed day and a blessed week. And bye-bye.